If you're ready to make that next move and you're trying to debate, should I sell my house or should I rent my house? I'm going to talk in today's Todd Talks and give you some great data and help you make that decision. So the first thing to understand is if you want to sell your house, you have to price it right. In North Texas and in Texas in general, 4 out of 5 houses are sitting on the market for up to 98 days. That's the average days on market right now. But there's a subcategory, 1 out of 5 sell within 30 days. And the driving factor is price. The right price drives more traffic to the house, motivated buyers, and a quicker sale. So, and it's not huge price differences. So this isn't like prices are going to come down. In fact, I think we'll see a price appreciation in the aggregate this year of anywhere from 2, 3, maybe 4%. But the houses that are sitting, what ends up happening is they have to start lowering their prices back down to the other market, and it really puts you in a bad negotiating position. So the first thing to do if you're going to sell, you got to price your house right. But then the other thing, should you rent your house? Right now, 2.3% of the houses that are listed for rent in the market used to be for sale. And these were the unwilling landlords where they couldn't sell for what they want, so they went to list it. That seems like a low number, but it's actually quite high historically. So let's talk about rental property and if you should rent the house. So the first thing, if you go to rent the house, to understand is the reason you rent the house is you rent it for long-term appreciation and not for cash flow. This is a key point. This is why investors buy real estate. So it goes up over time and they build an asset base and equity into a property that somebody else is paying for. But you do need to have either only a slightly negative cash flow, a break even, or a positive cash flow. So what I mean by that, if you go to rent your house and it's only cost you $100 a month, but the payment that somebody else is making is paying way more towards principal every month, then you're making out, you're winning there. If you go to rent your house and you're going to be upside down by $1,000 or $1,500 a month, that's going to be very painful for you. You probably don't want to do that situation unless you can carry that note, because you're going to have a resentment within 12 months or less and want to get rid of that property. And so that's the first thing. It's long-term appreciation. It doesn't cash flow. The next thing is you want to get a great property management company. It's easier to use a great property management company. I know one that I could recommend. They typically take 10% or a flat monthly fee, but they find the tenant, they market the home, they manage the property, they manage the maintenance, they take care of everything for you. And then you just get the net run each month as cash flow to pay your mortgage and hopefully have a little bit left over. And that takes away the biggest objection people have normally, which is the maintenance. The maintenance, the air conditioner can go down, little things break. And those are the kind of things, you have to have a little bit of reserve set up for that. And then if you have a management company, it can really work out. But here's the thing. Qualifying, how does it impact you to qualify it downstream? So when you rent a property, because you have a history of being a homeowner, you can use 75% of the rent to offset the current mortgage payment. So what happens is you can go buy another house and typically have really no impact on your debt ratio. The only thing is you can't always capture the equity out of the house, but there are ways to do that with home equity line of credit. All of this kind of stuff is best done with the help of a mortgage planner. That's what I am. You go over and build a mortgage strategy to determine whether I want to rent or do I want to sell. And then based on that, execute a great strategy. I've helped hundreds of people make that decision, and I'll help you make the right decision for you. I've done both ways. The thing with rental is it's a long-term play. So you're thinking, okay, if I rent it and I keep it for 5 or 10 years, I sell. In many cases, you can sell the property you rented and pay off your existing home altogether. So there's some big wins that come with holding on to long-term rentals. So if you'd like me to help you, if you'd like more information, please feel comfortable reaching out to me, and I hope you have a great day.